People always tell you to be confident. We're told that confidence is something that you feel, and then everything will fall into place. But honestly, that never worked for me. In fact, trying to feel my way into confidence only warped my brain. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what I've learned in the past few years. You don't need to feel confident. You just have to do your way into confidence. I get it. There's so many books, there's so many podcasts, so many videos out there that tell you that you need to be more confident in order to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And yes, I'm not trying to be a villain for those videos. They are very valid. There are some really amazing tips that now that I feel a little more confident, I start to resonate with a lot more of those tips. I think something that's missing from a lot of these tips is just to just do things. Do things outside of your comfort zone. Do things when you don't feel like it. Do things you've never done before. Do things you're afraid of. Just take action. Biggest thing, take action. Let me give you an example of something that really opened up my mind. I like to call it the snow incident. So recently I went on a road trip. I went on a trip with my best friend all the way from the US, so from DC, all the way to Halifax here in Canada. I was very confident about the drive back home, and we didn't check the weather forecast. We were like, we're going to drive. We need to get back home. I had work the next day. We make our way back home. On the US side of the trip, it is very, very windy. The wind, ridiculous. The roads, windy. But that wasn't my leg of the drive. It was my best friend's leg of the drive. And she's doing great. I'm like, you're doing so great. The moment we cross the border into Canada, I promise I'm going to take over and we're going to get home and I'll get us home safely. She did great. I was championing. I didn't fall asleep like I usually do. And we were having a great time. We crossed the border. We stop at a gas station, fill up the gas, and I take the wheel. And I've been driving. I know how to drive. I drove a lot of time in the US, but it was great. Usually nice weather, sunny, roads aren't slippery. The most I've done is rain. I get in the seat and I'm driving and we're chatting. We're catching up on our trip and we're going and we're going. And as we're going, I noticed like some sprinkle. Some flurries. I'm like, it's okay. A little flurry is not going to hurt anyone. I've probably done that before. It's going to be like rain. We're fine. And we keep going. Mind you, we have 4.5 hours to this trip. And we're going and we're going. And the snow is getting heavier. By the way, it's dark. I forgot this. It's dark. It's 4 p.m. at night. And if you know anything about the Great North, it gets super dark, super early during winter time. So we're driving and we're going and we're going. This snow does not stop. There's a huge realization. I'm behind the wheel and I'm like, I am driving in a snowstorm on the Canada Trans Highway or the Trans-Canada Highway. I don't know what it's called. Never driven. First of all, I've never really driven on this highway because on our way to the US, I wasn't driving. My best friend was driving. I've never driven on this highway. I've never driven in snow. Talk less of a snowstorm. And I'm doing this and my best friend's like, are you okay? You're good. You've got this. Like, it's gonna die down soon. I'm like, I don't think it's going to die down, but I love the confidence. And the snow just keeps getting worse. If I have a video, I would probably try to insert it over here. I was terrified. But guess what? I did 4.5 hours. I got us home. And not only did I get us home, I got us home very safe. What I'm trying to get at is, if I had to make the choice to drive in the snow, I probably would have never done that. I wouldn't have felt like I had the confidence to drive in a snowstorm on a highway for 4.5 hours in the dark. I would not have. But I didn't have a choice. I was in the driver's seat and I had to make a decision to just be okay with it and to put my big girl pants on and to realize that I can do it. And I'm going to do it. That's just a little example I had. Instead of in a situation where I did not feel confident, I gained so much confidence driving in the snow because I just did it. I didn't stop. I didn't park. I didn't get out of the car and switch positions. I just did it. So here's the thing. Confidence does not just come in a feeling. It doesn't just come to you because you all of a sudden started thinking positive thoughts, which is good, by the way. Always think positive, but that doesn't bring about the feeling of confidence. Confidence builds when you've been through something that was super challenging for you. It's about having that experience, going through it, and then surviving that experience. And this happens across all aspects of life. This happens when you go on a roller coaster. This happens when you take on a new job, start a new business, make new friends. You just have to do it, and then you're going to survive it, and you're going to get on the other side of it. And here's the mind-blowing thing. You don't even have to succeed at that thing. Now, I'm happy I succeeded at driving in the snow because I'm alive and my best friend's alive. But let's say we start a business. It doesn't have to be a success. That's okay. The second business that you do, you're going to learn lessons and you're going to feel like, wait, I did this already. I'm going to try again. We're going to do it again. I'm going to feel good. And maybe this one would be a success. Maybe you're not going to succeed the first time. That's okay. The fact that you did it, you went through it and you survived it, that's confidence. Check. The bottom line is the more things you do outside of your comfort zone, the more diverse your experiences become. And the more experiences you have, the more you trust yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the more confident you're going to feel doing. So next time you're in a situation that scares you, remember this. You can only gain confidence by doing, not by thinking, not by waiting for the right time, by doing. When you start to put yourself in new situations, new experiences, you start to build that emotional and skill bank that you can draw from when you start experiencing things that are challenging. The confidence comes after you've shown up for the thing that's hard. Also, another thing, you will feel scared. You're going to be terrified. You're going to feel like you cannot do what you're about to do. If it's a job, a business, you are going to feel like you're unqualified. The sweet sauce is that you've put your big girl pants up or your big boy pants up and you decide that you are going to do that thing even with those negative feelings. And I don't know, there's just this sense of accomplishment that comes with doing it and surviving it. And you will come out of that situation with your hair undone and your tie in the wrong place and your nails chipped. And it might be rough, but you would have survived it. And if you had to do it again, you will feel confident. You don't even have to be convinced. No one has to tell you about it. You're going to feel it. So here's what I'm going to leave you with. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to feel something, for the perfect moment to feel confident, like it's going to snap out of somewhere. Don't wait for that moment. Do it afraid, do it unqualified, do it when you don't feel certain. Just do it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how else to say it. Just do it. Just do it. Like Nike was onto something when they said just do it. The snow day, I sat back and it dawned on me and it clicked. And the snow day happened a month ago. It clicked and it was like, whoa, I just did that. I just drove 4.5 hours in a snowstorm on a highway. I see you're that girl. If you can do this, what else can you do? What else can you do? You could do a lot more. Just do it. I do want to hear from you though. Put it in the comments. Let me know. What is something that you're afraid to do? What is something that you've been holding on to? I want to know. Let's start a conversation. Let's see where it goes. So I want you to remember, confidence does not come as a feeling. It doesn't come from thinking your way into it or feeling your way into it. It comes from doing your way into it. Just do it. I love this saying. No, I can't steal it from Nike. I can't. As usual, if you loved listening to this piece of nugget that I learned a month ago, please subscribe, like it, let me know that you liked it. And honestly, let me know what else you want to hear. I mean, I've been going through life for 26 years now, 27. I've learned a couple things along the way. So if there's anything that you would love to hear, let me know. Put it in the comment also. And I would love to make a video about it and let you know about it. Thank you for watching and staying this long. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you very soon. Bye.